Hello! Welcome back to ATCB. We're playing The End of the World Zombie Apocalypse from Fantasy Flight Games, in which members of ATCB are playing themselves in an apocalyptic York under assault by zombies and with all kinds of fun with military personnel and fire and... Oh, it's all gone really well.
Yeah, it's great.
And we're in a great position.
And the last time we saw you, you were fleeing from a burning refugee camp on the Stray, which was basically full of a few survivors, but mostly corpses and a whole lot of zombies. And you were kind of fleeing off into the night. So, dawn breaks.
Oh, okay.
You have holed up. I will judge. In right, okay, so York geography.
Yeah.
Right, so you've basically pressed on through all those kind of buildings at the north of the Stray, like the retreat and stuff like that, and you've ended up kind of veering off onto the main road, whose name I've forgotten, that leads down to the uni from like where the Barbican is. You know the one
with
I mean.
the primary school one.
Yes, because you're in the primary school.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you found like a broken window in the primary school. And just basically just
No.
just hold yourself through it, and have kind of you're hiding basically under a big desk.
Okay.
Yeah, and I believe a bunch of you have some stress you'd like to convert into traumas.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, let's do Sam first. So what are you doing?
I'm not sure whether to do a level 2 stress. So, can I just confirm how this works? So if I'm doing removing a level 2 stress, that removes only one level or everything?
No, it removes everything and it's a level 2 trauma.
Okay.
You can't remove just part of it.
So I have to remove everything for level 2 trauma?
Yes.
And does it remove the 2 and the 1?
Yeah, it removes all the ones.
Okay.
But level 2 takes a week and a day minimum to remove.
Minimum.
Because you've got to do the level 2 and the level 1.
Yes.
Consecutively.
But if you go to 10, you're dead.
Yeah, I know. It's just I'm only on 4, and like that's one extra, and it's only one extra, and I should get rid of it. I really should get rid of it. It would be stupid to try and keep it.
So what does this come under?
This is mental. I got this for a number of things. Spotting the zombies first against the wall was one of them.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're getting. It's fine.
Okay.
So is that converted to a level 2 trauma?
Yes.
Okay, your level 2 trauma is basically squeamishness about dead bodies.
The removal, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
It's getting a couple.
I'm never going to go a whole week without that. There's no way.
You might.
Oh, dear.
What? Any other?
That makes sense to me as well. I actually do not like gore, so...
Yeah, any other traumas?
I
just meant of Sam's.
Okay. I've got plenty to go, yeah. Level 1 physical, diving out the way of the truck. Fire.
Yeah, let's say that your knee's damaged. You've got a weak knee, right?
I do have slightly weak knee, yes.
Yeah, so let's say you've got a bit of ligament damage in your knee.
Left knee hurts.
Is that it for you?
And social. I'm going to get rid of that as well because it's a 2.
Is that
No,
2?
it's 1.
There's 2. Oh, sorry, it's a level 1. Sorry, it's 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting rid of a level 1 social.
That was from the guy going, oh, why didn't you tell me?
Okay, basically guilt.
Okay, yeah, guilt, that's fine. Could have...
you could have warned them.
I know, yeah, I could have warned them, I could have saved people that can maybe.
And like this, the extension is you're feeling guilty about the whole clusterfuck and everyone you guys knew and maybe you could have done something about it.
All of those things make perfect sense and I like that.
Good. John?
Right, I've got physical from diving out the way of the truck and something else that I don't remember.
Wrenching your foot away from the zombie on the ground. So what tier is that at?
2. Hang on, double check me on this. I don't quite get the
that's
things.
tier 2.
Yep.
So it's a level 2 trauma and it is...
wrenched ankle.
Yeah, wrenched ankle. Anything else?
Yep. I've got mental, which is from overhearing the broadcast, and I was from overhearing the discussion of the protest as well, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Is that what level is that?
2.
That's level 2. Basically, you're paranoid about just hearing horrible things.
Paranoia.
Yeah. You've like kind of got like an oral paranoia. You're paranoid about hearing horrible things. When you think about things too much, you tend to like put your hands over your ears to Make sure you don't hear anything horrible.
I just remember we got to put down what level the trauma is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one in social, but I might...
It's just a 1 point.
If
you just got 1 point, I'd
Yeah.
leave that.
Yeah. It's not worth the whole trauma.
Can I have... That wipes everything,
Yep.
doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not so.
Sam, what have you got?
I have a level 1 mental thing, which
Are
is...
you getting rid of that?
I'm going to turn that into trauma.
What was it?
What was that from?
Half of it is from overhearing the conversation in the tent. I can't remember what the other half of it is from.
Was it from spotting the shapes outside the fence?
No, I did that and I got the trauma from it. Did you get trauma from that?
I did
There's a
roll for
single
that.
board.
Did you get trauma from it?
Probably, yeah. It might, yeah. It was probably that. So overhearing the conversation in the tent about the coup,
Yeah.
and then seeing the things outside.
We'll just say that is fear of being snuck up on, maybe?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like the zombies being outside the fence and you didn't notice them until they were close. But is that just a level 1?
Yeah.
Yep.
For surprise.
Anything else?
No, I've only got 1 stress and physical. Apart
Okay.
from that. So.
Okay. I can get rid of
Hold
one
on
of
to that.
these. Potentially.
Okay. So, as I say, dawn breaks.
We haven't heard anything overnight.
You stopped hearing kind of gunfire in the distance quite soon after you reached the school.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else has been deathly still. See what I did there?
Definitely didn't sleep.
Are there any other survivors with us, or is it just us three?
No. The last survivors you saw were just on the stray. Like, you just ran in a random direction and ended up here, basically.
Okay.
Ran and hobbled.
Do we start working on these traumas now?
Yes, you can if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can only work on one trauma at a time, though, so...
I want to start working on this ankle.
Okay.
I also want to do my knee. Are we going to be running that? No, I'm going to do my knee. I'm going to do my knee now. I figure physical is the most pressing.
And Sam? You've only got the one, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I'm going to work on my fear of
Being snuck up on, so just don't get snuck up on today.
Oh, God.
So badly guilty.
Okay, so you're all basically crowded under a big desk. You've got your rucksacks with you, so you've got your supplies.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I guess we've probably been like vaguely talking overnight and stuff, haven't we? Quietly. Like, haven't heard anything now. So.
I need to find something for this ankle. Like, I need to find a wrap or a stick to lean on. I need to stop dropping my pencil as well. Yeah. Yeah, that.
Well,
I don't think we're moving much today,
Then we need to think about barricading this place.
potentially.
there's a school, like, it's so big.
Should we have a look around anyway? Now lights up. We might as well.
Anywhere that lights up? What do you
Is
mean?
it sun?
Oh, okay.
Sun's up.
Okay, now we can. Okay.
We need to find out what's around here, if this place is safe, and if it's not, we need to move somewhere else. But I'd rather stay put for the moment. I think we're all pretty messed up. Well.
Okay. I think ideally we should not stay in the school building. If we can find a smaller building, it's a little bit easier to keep
Okay.
tabs on.
I understand that makes sense. There is a fence around the school, I remember.
Yeah, there's like
Well-
iron railings, isn't
Yeah.
But I presume it was unlocked when
'Cause we
the fact
got
that we
in.
got in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The front gate was unlocked.
Yeah, but if it was only the front gate, we could potentially try.
Because it goes directly onto a playground, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
yeah.
There's probably some way of locking that fence in here,
That's what
like a
I'm
chain or a padlock or something.
Mhm.
If we can find that, we can secure the gate.
Okay, how about we go take a look at the gate and have a quick look outside first? Quietly. See if there's anything to see if there's anything around, see if there's any obvious buildings we could go nearby. If the gate looks fine, we decide then we come back in, maybe have a quick look around in here if there's anything we can get, or if this place seems safe.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
think
sense?
we need to secure this place first. Like, I'm assuming we haven't looked in every room of the school.
No, we've literally just hiding
Yeah.
here, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there could easily be someone in here.
My point is, we go to the front gate first, see if there's anything else obvious, and see if there's any immediate threat.
See if there's anyone obvious we could...
Bearing in mind, there are a lot of zombies in that camp. They're not far from here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can look out the windows first.
Okay. Most importantly, I think we should all stay together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone get your stuff on, I guess. Or at least store it somewhere safe.
Yeah, I'm going to need a hand with this ankle.
So am I. I'm just wearing it and like being careful.
I'll
I'm only
carry any of your stuff that can fit in my bag.
I'm only walking slowly, so I'm not trying to push myself right now. So I
Okay.
think I should be
So
okay.
you bruised yours, probably.
Just be careful. I think we'll be alright for a minute as long as we don't have to move anywhere quick. It's only level 1.
No, it's not.
Oh, is your level 2?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What are you talking about levels, Sam?
I don't know. Just looks like
this is
If
a
I had
game.
to put a level on this ankle, it would probably be like a level 2 injury.
But out of how many levels? Okay, wait. How far away from the entrance would you say?
What, in the room you are now?
Yeah.
I just need to go down the corridor.
Okay, fair enough.
Can we see out towards the front of the school from like a window in the room?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay.
It's the window.
Take a look, yeah.
Yeah, take a look.
The playground is empty. You can't see anyone on the street.
Okay.
Okay. Is the gate is open?
Yes.
Okay.
Should we leave stuff here with you and have a quick look for a second then?
I don't quite like getting left behind.
You want to go
You're
on
going
your
to
own?
stay in, like, eye range, right?
Yeah, theoretically. Shall I stay here and...
I'll go.
Okay,
It's
I'll
not far.
watch out the window.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Okay.
So where are you going?
I will walk down the corridor and then like peek outside the door, and then if I see nothing, move towards the gate.
Remember, you came through a broken window in the room you are.
Oh, okay.
So you can just go out the broken window if you want.
There's no danger to the broken window.
Nah, it's quite a clean break.
Okay, that might be better.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So you clamber out of the broken window, and what exactly are you doing?
I immediately look around and like see if I can see anything that I can see from in the window.
Nope. It's all fairly clear. You can't hear or see anything especially.
Okay, then I want to walk towards the gate and see if there's like a chain on it or a padlock on. Like obviously it's not locked.
No.
But if there's like a chain or a padlock on the gate.
There is no chain or padlock, but there are, the kind of bolt things that go into the ground.
Okay.
There's one of them, so you can shut it. Someone lucid would be able to reach through and lift it and open it really easily.
Yeah.
Okay.
But someone maybe not so lucid,
Would take time.
yeah. The lucidly challenged would not.
You mean the walking undead?
Yes,
That's the best.
they would not do that. They would just kind of batter against it, presumably.
Okay.
So
I love that
Okay.
as a description of zombies. Lucidly challenged.
From the gate, looking around, do I see houses nearby that have doors open or that look?
well,
There aren't many
directly
doors,
across the street is just the wall in
Yeah.
front of the retreat.
Yeah.
And then kind of further down, you can see houses, but you can't really
Okay.
see them close enough to
I'm-
tell.
I'll move back to the window and like peer in and try and get their attention.
Mhm.
And basically just say like I can close the gate. It might stop zombies for a while. It won't stop any other humans. But it would also make our exit slightly harder if we had to get out of here quickly.
Mhm. Okay. Leave it for the moment, then I think we see if this place is safe first.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, and now I'll climb back in the window.
Okay.
I guess there's nowhere else around obvious to.
Not really.
Okay. I would say close it.
I think it's best we need to check there's nothing in the grounds before we close it.
Mhm.
Alright.
Otherwise we're just closing ourselves or like making it harder for us to get away if we find anything in the grounds.
But the point is, while we leave it open, something else could get in.
Well, we're going to have to split up now anyway, no matter what we do.
Are we?
Because I think someone's going to have to keep an eye on the front gate while the other two people search the school. I think.
I agree.
And our stuff. We can't carry all around all the rooms in here. I think that's the best thing to do immediately.
Give me one of your knives and I'll keep guard. I can whistle pretty loudly.
Okay. Or scream if you have to. Just make whatever noise.
I can't
you
scream
want.
that loudly.
Make any noise that's loud.
Yeah.
And I give you my largest knife that is not the cookery.
I'll give you my largest knife.
I think I probably have a selection of knives by now.
I think you just had that one and the butcher's knife.
No, because we had a few different cooking knives we had with us.
Oh
from
my
bags.
I just imagine opening up like a big coat
Lots of knives
with like
just hanging
five
there.
plastic knives on the top thing for yourself from like the cafeteria at the lunch tent.
Each with their own little holder.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, like if you have Justin's knives then it's good.
Okay, I am now holding cookery.
Okay, back here in like
5
half
minutes.
hour?
We'll be back soon. It's
Okay.
not that big a school, is it? So it shouldn't take that long to look around.
I don't know, to look around thoroughly, it'll take at least like 20.
I'd say so.
Okay.
Okay, well if we shouldn't take longer than an hour or like 40 minutes.
No. Expect us back soon.
Yeah.
I might check back soon anyway, just to make sure, because it's not that big. We'll only be a couple of minutes away.
Okay, so out in the corridor. There's basically just classrooms
Holding cookery.
all along. There's like an assembly hall
Mhm.
at the far end, at the opposite end from the entrance. And there seems to be like a number of offices next to the assembly hall. And then there's a second floor. So you don't know what's on that, obviously.
Okay. I'd say to you, look for anything you can swing while we're at it.
Okay. I think we've obviously got to check the ground floor first.
Yeah.
Probably check the assembly room first.
Yeah, okay, I agree. That seems like the most likely place to find anything.
Okay,
But,
you head to the assembly hall.
Hobbling all the way.
The doors are open. You just go in. There's a load of seats, like a little stage.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to be there's no one there. There's no. Yeah.
I'd just say stop for a second and listen. Do we hear any noise at all?
No.
Okay, that's great. Move on.
Yeah. Sort of peer into the offices, I guess. Like,
There's kind of a like a headmaster's office sort of thing,
Mhm.
and like a teacher's staff room.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, and then over on one side next to the headmaster's is like a nurse's office.
Yes, this could be useful.
could be. Probably been looted, but worth looking.
We'll take a quick look in now while we're passing.
Yeah.
Nurse's office.
Okay, the glass like has like frosted glass on the front of it, so you can't really see into it.
Can we open the door, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you open the door,
Mm-hmm.
and immediately a large blurry shape kind of lurches to its feet and right next to the door
Shut the
and
door.
kind of reaches out.
Shut
for
the
you.
door. Shut the door.
Give me a dexterity roll, please.
Can I help him?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm glaring at now.
So 1 green
Mm-hmm.
and a green for Sam.
Yeah.
And is there anything you can argue for as a
Don't
positive?
imagine my.
No.
No, I don't think my cookery will
Okay,
help
so
right
take a red for just general difficulty, and take a red for your knee.
now. Oh yeah.
And I will take one.
Maybe you should open the door.
Yeah, I feel that this would probably wreck my fear of being snuck up on.
No, yeah, it was me, so it's not your fear.
Okay.
It's probably right my knee anyway. Well, it might not.
I would probably agree. Like it's a surprise. Like it's a zombie there.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
like
don't know.
opening. They're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I would say it probably wrecks your trauma for today.
See how
But
this goes.
it's only a 1 day thing, so it's
Yeah.
no big deal.
It's gonna last forever. I get 1 success.
Okay, you do manage to slam the door
No,
shut.
wait, they cancel each other out. Forgot about that.
They do.
So that means no success and no success and a stress.
Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, you're basically kind of like holding the door shut while their arm is kind of waving
Fair
out
enough.
the door, kind of trying
So
to grab.
no one's really won this.
trying to grab on. No, it's
Okay.
pretty even.
Okay, I'm just like, Jared, you know, what do I do?
Hit it with the knife. Hit the arm with the knife.
I'm holding the door. I just pass it to you.
Okay.
How do you pass a knife to someone when you're holding?
Okay,
the
I
door?
drop the knife.
Wait, how are you holding the door?
I'm holding the door like this, I imagine.
Yeah.
I had my cookery in that arm, so I just like throw it out my arm like that.
Yeah, holding the door like
I'm
I'm
pushing
imagining a door with like a handle, and you're just like,
Oh, I thought
And then you're only holding it with one hand.
Oh, is it inwards or outwards? That's a good point.
It's inwards.
Oh, it's inwards. I thought it was an outwards door. Ah, okay, that changes things. In which
and we're like,
in which case, I've already dropped the cookery at this point because I'm holding it with both hands.
okay,
Okay.
I will pick up the cookery and
I bend down.
hack at the arm.
I just bend down the back like that as far as I can.
Okay. Right, so give me a dexterity roll, please. And it's basically a still target, essentially, or near as still as makes no odds. So just take another green.
I have good hand-eye coordination.
That should
Take
help.
another green.
Yeah.
And 1 red.
I fail.
What?
My dex is 2.
Oh, what the hell?
Hang on, did you have one for the cook room?
Oh,
Oh, no, yes. You need another 2 green.
Ah,
okay. Please.
that's
Roll
another green.
The thing is, if I roll a 1, it gets cancelled anyway.
So roll a 2.
Oh,
Nope.
for God's sake. What? You're rolling 5 green.
You kind of move up close and try to start hacking with the kukri, and the arm kind of like kind of snaps back and just grabs you around the throat and starts squeezing.
Okay.
One arm is now defeating both of us.
On the other hand, it's not like the arm it's not pushing against you anymore because it's just kind of grabbed onto him and is trying to pull him closer to the door.
I'll probably continue to swing at it with the kukri if I at all can.
I'm still.
We'll see what Sam wants to do first.
Oh God, what will I do from there? So it's currently on the other side of the door.
Yes.
So if I were to push the door back the other way, it could push it back.
What?
It's an inward. So
You're
it's,
thinking of like slamming the
I'm
door
thinking
into it.
just let it go and pushing the door the other way. So I push it away because
Right. Okay. So battering it over.
battering it back, pushing the door the other way.
Okay.
Hard.
Okay. Let's give a go at that.
Okay.
So give me a dexterity roll. So that's I'd say 1 plus 1 for it being distracted by trying to throttle Sam, plus 1 because I think it's actually just quite a good plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the conditions are in your favour.
Mm-hmm.
And a 1 difficulty. Let's say a 2 difficulty for just the weight of it.
Yeah, that's quite hard to do.
Have you got any? I'd say your knee doesn't really come into a factor here because you're just kind of
Pushing
whacking
it.
yourself forwards.
Gun proficiency climber, no. I succeed, and I get 1 stress.
Okay, so that's going to be a physical stress.
Yeah. 1 success, 1 stress.
And that's probably just like you basically like are just again bruises. You're
Yeah, I just
battering
shoulder
yourself
the door,
against
yeah,
the door. The zombie kind of like staggers back and basically lets go of your throat and lands on the ground and is just kind of like thrashing around.
Mm-hmm. I just shout, "Hit it!" to you.
From the way it's dressed, you suspect it was the school nurse.
Okay.
Just pull the door closed.
I pull the door closed.
I like how we start an argument with him, but should we do that? Let's think about the ramifications.
That's my response, but and then I pull the door closed. Easily swayed.
Yes. Okay.
Does that mean we're leaving? I'm now holding the door again.
There's one in the there's probably more of them in here in the
There's
school.
probably more of them everywhere.
But the school is still
What, are we going to kill it? I don't know. I'm like... It's a fucking... Let's just leave. I don't even understand. We shouldn't be trying to kill it.
Okay, we should just leave. You're right.
We should leave.
You're right. I hold the door in whatever way I can, which is probably no way at all. I just make sure it's shut properly.
Yeah, you can kind of shut it.
Okay, and shut all the other doors between us and...
Yeah. As you kind of start to close the doors, you can see through the frosting. It's kind of up again. It's just kind of battering itself against the door.
Mm-hmm. I've made sure I've got
quite
the cooker
strongly.
again.
Okay, we need to head back to John.
Yeah.
As fast as possible.
Okay, head back. You do.
We're leaving.
Yeah?
You definitely heard all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You were probably going, "What's happening?
Yeah.
I can't move. Help!"
There was one in the nurse's office.
I think we should leave.
There could easily be more. And I don't really want to go into the nurse's office to try and kill it. And I don't know.
If I had a gun, I'd
Can't
feel
we
alright,
just-
but...
Barricade it in?
No, I wouldn't trust being in the same building.
Yeah, but how do we sleep? It would just eventually... I don't know.
I think we either kill it, which I don't think any of us want to do, or we leave.
Nowhere else is going to be safe.
We either kill it or we leave.
The thing is, we can find places that are smaller than this, that have less rooms, and the thing is, we've literally looked in 2 or 3 rooms and we found one. We have no idea what's upstairs.
He's right, there's probably more.
If there were more of us, we could hold this place.
But there aren't.
No, there aren't.
For considering there's only 3 of us, we need to get somewhere smaller that we can keep we can keep watch over and clear out a bit easier.
I just go back over to the corridor and listen and glance down to check nothing's coming down that corridor.
Nothing's coming down the corridor, but you can hear it battering
Being
against the door.
paranoid. Cool, okay. It seems like it stayed in there.
Okay. I think...
Maybe we have a bit of time to think about this.
I mean, I didn't see anything on the street. That's not to say there's nothing out on the street.
Where could we save from here? This place obviously isn't. I mean, a school is somewhere you'd expect a lot of them to be. Where would there not be people?
I mean, we could try and head home.
It's a long way.
It's only 15 minutes walk.
But that's
Yeah, no,
a
it's
long
not.
way. Also, it's going to make it harder with that angle of my knee anyway.
Yeah.
I think we need to find somewhere near here that's safe to start with. We can hold out somewhere, we just need somewhere we can hold out.
Give me a second to think.
I'm looking out windows now. Generally, probably not finding anything, but any other buildings around. So it's just houses that way
Yeah.
on the road.
It's mostly just houses and the retreat opposite of kind of the uni further around.
Should we
from
try
there.
some of the
And
houses?
a cat.
Yeah.
We could try the houses.
There are houses. There's a church, but it's maybe a bit far from here. And it's through some pretty precarious places.
I want somewhere next door.
Hang on, there is a church on this road, isn't there? Or like an old...
It's a bit of a way down.
There's an old stone building.
I can't remember.
The church is a way down the road. It is, but it's quite a way down.
I think we're thinking of different places.
Is there another church up the road, do you think?
I mean,
Yeah,
it is
just beyond
York.
the
There is a
retreat.
chance. There's a good chance that there is a church somewhere near.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. A church would be good. It's unlikely to have many people in it, I imagine. Although there might actually be people there, for that matter, which I'm not keen on finding at the moment either. I think maybe we just go look in a house next door that's just a smaller building.
The thing is, we don't want to. We want a house that we can get into easily, but which we can then close the way we get in. Like, we don't want a house really with a broken window, or like a broken door, but a house with an open door. Even though, like, that doesn't bode well for what might be inside, but like, we need somewhere that we can keep secure once we're inside, but that we can get into.
So are we all just going to leave now with our stuff and hope we find somewhere, or do we?
We can't leave one person here, or even two people here, considering we know there's at least one zombie in this building.
So we all leave now.
I think we will have to leave at once.
Okay.
I know a gated complex right around the corner from here. I don't know what's going to be in there, but there's a lot of houses and a way that can hopefully be blocked.
Could we get inside it?
If they have doors open. I mean, even if they don't have doors open, there are windows we can smash in. But that's
considering it's a gated complex.
Would there be people there
it's
already?
not. Some of it's gated. To get in is perfectly open,
Okay.
but through a way that you can barricade.
This place is it small? Smaller than the school?
Yes.
Okay. The problem is if there's people there already then.
It's probably worth looking. If we can find an individual house within that.
where is this?
Blakeney Place.
Don't know it.
It's the compound of houses that are like right opposite the retreat.
Right. Okay.
It's like you leave from the retreat and then you actually end up going right to go onto it.
Okay.
But there's, apart from the main way on, it's completely gated.
Okay.
So it's basically just next door?
Yes.
Okay. So we go that way.
Okay.
Pick up stuff.
Okay. You're just gonna pack and leave.
Think so.
Walk slowly down the street. Check briefly.
Lock the gate behind us.
Check briefly whether there's anything else we could use. It seems, but I'm guessing no.
Okay.
Anything? Anyone got like a blunt thing to hold onto, a weapon or something?
Can I break off like the leg of
A chair or something?
table chair?
You can give it a go. Give me a dexterity roll. So it's a single positive die.
I imagine you could help me. Someone could help me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you use your cookery or would you be worried about
Yeah, I
blunting
could
it?
help. It depends if it's a wooden table.
Well, what are you doing? Like most of the legs on this stuff is metal.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and hack that off.
Okay, I was just trying.
I'll help you by holding it down or kicking at it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then 3 negative.
It's a hard tape.
Oh, damn, I need so much
You're gonna
stress.
hurt yourself.
I fail, but I didn't take 1 stress.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. You basically trap your finger while trying to wrench a metal leg off the table.
Did you guys see anything that I could use as a crutch?
Not obviously.
Okay.
Okay, so you leave the school and go out onto the street and kind of walk round to where the gated complex opens. The gates are open, and there's quite a lot of blood on the ground.
Right.
Looks positive.
Maybe this way isn't the best way to go.
doesn't necessarily mean there's anything wrong with this place. Could just mean something happened before. Like,
Is the blood dry?
Not all of it.
is it
Right.
a big pool of blood or scrapes of blood?
There's just kind of blood splashes, quite a lot of them everywhere. Some like kind of lumps of flesh.
We probably should look somewhere else. I mean, it's certainly possible that there's nothing here.
But it just seems more likely there
Yeah.
isn't.
It
Okay.
just doesn't bode well.
I agree, I suppose.
Wait, hang on. A lot of blood, lumps of flesh, but like no obvious like bodies or limbs.
Give me a logic roll.
What do you want me to roll?
1 die. Plus, have you got anything that would help? I guess take 1 die because these guys are kind of looking at the same thing as you. And then 2 difficulty.
I'm trying to think of a reason why I would have +1 for memory, but
No.
no. Okay. No.
And you haven't got any negatives that apply?
Or paranoia, but
No.
I don't think that applies.
No, Sam would have his for squeamish, but this is no.
This has probably screwed that, but I wasn't trying to hit it anyway.
Well, you
Pass.
definitely succeed and 1 point trauma. There are, now that you get kind of closer looking at it, there are several footprints in the splashes of blood that seem to be heading off towards the buildings in the rest of the complex.
Do they look like...
They look like they were moving slowly,
Oh.
dragging their feet a bit.
That is the opposite of what I wanted.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we should probably leave.
Okay. I think I was agreeing with that point anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Down the street. Keep heading down the road gradually, I guess.
When you say down, do
Yeah,
you mean
which
away
way?
from town or towards town?
Away.
Yeah.
Away.
Away from town.
Okay, away from town. This building was.
I mean, we want to head away from large groups of people. We don't want to head into...
If we head away from town from here, we're going to be heading
Away from
towards
home.
University Road.
You don't necessarily have to go towards the university. You can kind of go... When you get further down, you could either turn left and go towards Town Hall, or you could keep going and just start genuinely heading out of York, or you could go right and go towards the university.
It's true. I think
This is near Town Hall.
back's the best way, you're right.
I think
Just
just
out of town.
out of town.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree. That way is actually right. That's the best way.
we're just going to encounter more... I would imagine we'll just encounter more of them the closer we are to town.
I mean, I want to get out of the city entirely in the long run. So.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Back up the road.
So, heading... Which
Uphill.
way?
Uphill now. Back out of town. We came out the building, went right to check that one. We're going left now because that's uphill. Back out of town.
No. You went towards going out of town before.
Oh, okay. It was on the left-hand side. I
Yeah.
was imagining that wrong. Okay.
and
It's near the retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Both sides. Of it.
So if we keep going the way we were going here, we're going to end up on University Road.
Yeah.
So I recommend...
Not if you keep going straight.
No, we end up on like Thief Lane or something, don't we?
Yeah. That's heading out of town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go right to the right, you go down University Road and you go towards the university. If you turn
Go
left,
left.
and you go
There's-
towards Town Hall.
There's houses on
Yeah.
the left. What do they look like now then? So we're
Well, it's just a load of houses. Some of the doors are closed. A couple of them are open.
Mhm.
I know there's a petrol station down there,
Mm.
but I don't know if it's going to be a smart idea.
I'm just like checking through. We're walking past houses now. Do we want to walk past them?
I mean, we could just go in the first house we see with an open door and check it out.
I mean, closed doors are worth trying as well, I suppose.
Yeah. If they're... Yeah.
Doesn't look like any signs of life, as in actual people life. In any
No,
of the
you
houses?
can't hear anyone. You can't see anyone.
This one. I pointed at a house with the door closed.
Try the door, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we're aiming to get significantly, like, a significant distance from town right now, today,
Mhm.
which I don't think we are because you're both taking some pain.
No.
I think we just find a house.
Mm-hmm.
Any house will do.
Okay.
Okay.
So we check the nearest house.
Okay. The door's locked.
Don't try it. Move on.
Yeah, try them. Or probably... Do we want to try every house Or do we want to just go into one with an open door?
I'd say one with an open door,
Okay.
possibly.
Okay, about 4 doors down is one that just has a door swinging open.
All right.
What do you want to do then?
Get the knife out and take a look.
I'll follow you.
Are there any signs of blood? Like,
None that you can see.
Is the entranceway to the house really messed up and everything's broken windows?
Nope.
Seems okay.
Yep.
Okay.
okay. I will. Do you still have your knife, or do I have the knife still?
If you're going first, I will have given you it.
Okay, then I'll walk into the
I'd
house.
say it makes sense for you to go in first and hand you it.
Yeah. Very cautiously.
I'm right
Okay.
behind you anyway, with another kitchen knife I've now got out.
So you head into the hallway of the house.
Mm-hmm.
To the left, you go in. There's kind of a living room. Typical couch, TV. Nothing seems especially disturbed.
Okay.
There's stairs ahead of you, and then further through, you can see like a kitchen.
Do you think it's worth calling out quietly in case there's anyone here?
Yes.
We don't want them to think we're...
If there was someone here, they would have closed the door.
It's true.
Surely, at the very least.
Well, at the very least, you're drawing something out.
Well, you are talking. between
Yeah.
I'm
you
going
now
to
anyway, they would hear
Call,
Yeah.
Quietly.
quietly and softly. Is anyone in here? Hello?
That's the
Nothing.
response we wanted, I suppose.
No sound of footsteps or anything?
Nope.
Right. Close the door.
Yeah.
Mm.
Before you close the door, I'm like right at the door as well. I just take one last peek out of it. There's nothing on the street, obviously, going on.
Nope.
Okay, I'll
Not that you can see.
let you close it.
I want to continue towards like the kitchen and the back of the house, and
Checking all the rooms. I'm checking.
The kitchen, all the cupboards are open. It looks like all the food's been ransacked.
okay, but nothing like disturbing in there.
Nope.
Is there a back door?
Yes, there is.
Can I see out like a window or something, or to
Yeah, you can look through to kind of like the back garden. It's
Okay.
quite a small garden. Seems empty. There's a shed.
Okay, well, this ground floor seems okay. I don't know if we missed any doors or rooms.
Okay. Yeah, checking any doors that might be open.
You've looked in all the doors.
That's fine.
If there's something that comes from the front, there's a like just run out the back. Yeah, we gotta check upstairs.
Okay. Does what's the garden look like? Does it look secure at all, or is it just open completely? Like, is it walls around the garden, or is it an open garden with just slight fences around the back of it?
An open garden.
Well, like I
Like
don't.
a park.
Okay, not that bad.
No,
There
there
will be
are.
at least fences.
There's like a wooden fence.
Okay, wooden fence.
Okay.
Cool.
I slowly head upstairs.
I'll follow behind you probably.
Okay. As you start to
I've
go,
done stuff now.
as you start to go up the stairs, you can all smell something very sweet. Like a sickly sweet smell.
That's weird. Doesn't smell like rot, does it?
It smells exactly like rot. Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well,
Doesn't necessarily mean anything bad.
I think we can take a look.
You
You can always leave. There's 2 exits. I continue up the stairs slowly.
Okay.
I'm staying down here, I think.
You get to the landing. There are 3 doors leading off the landing. All of them are shut. There's one in the back, one in the middle, and the front
Can
of the
I
house.
stop and just motion to you and listen really carefully if there's any noise at all up here?
You can. You can't hear anything.
At all? Okay.
If there's one of them, whatever they are, in there, we could probably just knock on the door and they'd react and we'd hear it.
And then we just leave?
Because I don't want to open the door like we did last
Fair enough.
time. That was way too dangerous.
That's a good idea. You think we should just knock and leave? I mean, they might hear us talking now, to be honest, anyway. So
Yeah. But, just knock on the doors. If nothing reacts, then we'll check them.
okay,
But knock on the doors first.
I go to the first door on the left, I guess, and just knock once. Reasonably.
Door on the left. Do you just mean the first one? From
First
Yeah.
one doesn't.
Yeah, the one at the back of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. You knock at the door.
Listen.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Go to the next one.
You're not opening the doors. You just knock.
No,
Knocking
yeah.
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Knock at the second one.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, and the third.
Nothing.
Okay. Should we open this one?
We should open the one nearest the stairs first.
Okay. That
So
makes
one
sense.
Back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You open one back. It appears to be. You'd guess it's like a spare bedroom. There's not much in it. Just some drawers.
The
and
bed. The
Yeah.
bed clean or completely
Yeah, it's
ruined?
clean.
Fair enough.
It's still kind of made.
Yeah. Check round the bed in case there's anything on the other side.
Nope.
Okay.
Go to the next,
Oh.
or close that one.
So, sorry, while I'm in the room, is this like a back window from this room?
There is
Okay, if I look out the back window, I can see the back garden. What do I see beyond that? Just like
a load of other back gardens.
just housing estates and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, not estates.
Sorry, just houses.
Just a load of back gardens is what you can see. The backs of other houses.
I know it's a slim order, but just checking if I see anyone there.
Not at first glance,
I'm
but
not-
it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, I'm not standing and staring. So
Okay.
if there's anything obvious, really, I go back out of the room.
Okay. Let's close this door.
I'd leave the door open if I were you.
Leave it open.
I don't see any reason to close it.
Okay. Let's leave it open. And
open the next one.
yeah.
Okay, it's a bathroom. There's a
Okay.
bath and a shower and a
Mhm.
toilet. And nothing else.
Checking the bath, cupboards.
You can see everything. Like
It's
Okay.
I'm just being paranoid.
Do the same, like, leave the door open,
Mm.
and then very extra cautiously open the final door.
Considering there's a smell.
Okay, it's like a front bedroom with a large double bed and like some cupboards and stuff. There is a man swinging from the light fixture by a noose.
Is he moving, like, is he just, like, dead?
Looks that way.
Shut the door and leave. There's no need to go in this room.
But do we want to leave the house?
No.
But we don't know if he's, like... I shut the door.
Yeah. And then we talk.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think there's any threat there.
If he can move, there's some threat.
You want to try?
Well, I don't know what to do, really.
I don't think we should leave. This is a good place.
I agree, it's a good place.
Look, we've got it relatively safe. Let's like secure it up. Go tell her. Shut the door. Lock the door if we can, and then decide what to do. I think.
I agree. Yeah, let's talk about it as a group.
So we go downstairs, leaving the door open. I think.
The final door closed.
Okay, close the final door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the other two open.
Okay. Downstairs.
Mm.
Tell you what we found.
Right.
But I think.
Possibly,
Thank you, Kat.
Cat.
possibly should have expected that.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I think this is a good place. Though.
Well, I don't know. Does the smell attract those things?
We can hope not. There's none in here, so. I figure our smell's probably just as attractive as that is, if not more.
I don't
Sam,
know.
more attractive smelling than the core.
Yeah.
They're obviously interested in the living in some way.
I don't know. But are they interested in the meat?
What do you want to do?
I don't know. Or maybe it'll mask us.
Maybe.
Because it smells of
That's true.
God.
It might be helpful.
Either way, just avoid the room, I think.
But are we
We
are
don't.
we okay staying here?
I mean, one thing we don't
That
know 100% that
That's
it's
the worry.
completely
Dead.
not
No,
alive.
I mean biologist. Are we safe to be around a rotting corpse?
You'll be fine. Just don't go in the room and leave the door shut. There's no harm, really.
Yeah, we can.
Alright.
Don't go licking it.
No matter how tempted.
I will bear that in mind. Thank you, biologist. I don't know. I think it looks like whatever this is, it is transmitted. I mean, Matt got bitten. Justin got bit.
Mhm.
Did you check it for any bites?
I didn't really want to go particularly
They
close.
literally just looked at because we don't. It might just
It looked like he killed himself.
yeah.
Did he kill himself because he was bitten?
Don't know.
I mean,
You literally just saw the corpse and then closed the door.
yeah.
So
Right.
Which
So,
seems reasonable.
worst case scenario,
He's
it's going to come back.
He can still move. Yeah.
It's hanging from the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
probably fairly securely, otherwise it wouldn't have worked.
Mm-hmm.
And the door is locked
It's shut.
or
Shut.
shut.
That won't stop it.
So we'd need to barricade that door.
Yeah.
But
If
we
we
also need to
barricade
barricade the front door and the back door.
I think What do we think we do? Check the body? Just barricade the door anyway?
I don't know if
Or
we can do
barricade
that.
the front door first? We could
Do
just
you want to go check it?
poke it, I guess?
We could just
Poke it
throw
with a
something at it.
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
don't-
I figure if it
I mean,
if it had zombified, it would have done it already, right? Probably.
Depends
It
when.
seems like they do it when they die, because Matt
But it
did,
also
whereas
seems
this has
like
been dead a while.
they don't
True.
like the nurse wasn't doing anything until we opened
so
it.
we need
It
to test
seemed
it,
like,
but the point is if it's
Yeah.
a zombie, it's one now.
yeah,
It won't be dead and rise later. They go from living to zombie, not living to dead to zombie, it seems.
I mean, Matt was like half an hour.
Exactly. This has been there longer than half an hour from how it smells.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go throw something at it before we do anything else then.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Any movement outside? Have you seen anything?
I didn't see anything. I wasn't really looking.
Do you want to stay here for a minute then while we throw something at it?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just shaking my head now for a second. And find like a small object from the living room, anything really.
Okay, you found like a paperweight or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. You find an annoying meowing cat.
Throw the cat at it.
Well, that will wake it up. If it were a zombie. Okay, we cautiously go upstairs.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's open the door again.
Okay, and just throw the paperweight at the dead body.
So yeah, I'm just throwing a paperweight at a dead body from the other
Okay.
side of the room cautiously.
It starts kind of moving backwards and forwards slightly as
Swing.
if someone has thrown something at it that has weight.
Doesn't do anything else?
No.
Watch it for a good like 30 seconds cautiously.
It's not doing anything.
It seems like we're safe. I think that will wake it up.
Also, try and look to see if there's any bites on the on whatever side of the body we're looking at. Like from
There don't seem to be any bites, and now that you're looking a lot more closely at it, you can in fact see what appears to be a head wound on one side of its head, like an exit wound.
Interesting. Oh. So perhaps it was a zombie and then someone ended it while it was
Yeah.
hanging.
maybe. It certainly doesn't seem to be doing zombie things
Can-
right now.
I'm just thinking practically here, like, does it look like the head wound, a lot of blood came out of the head wound?
You really can't tell that kind of information
Well,
without
it's
That's
like
fine.
the
I'm
head
not
covered in
going into the room and looking
I'm
at
not
the thing.
I'm not a forensic expert. That
blood.
makes
Is the
sense.
side of its head covered in blood?
It's difficult to see, I think.
Partially, but there's quite a bit of blood on like the ceiling just above it and the wall opposite as well.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my best guess. But it looks like the head's been damaged or
For God's sake, just go in the room and look!
It's a zombie.
It's dead! It's dead!
It's a trap from the
It's
DM!
got a big hole in its head. It's
What if
dead.
this is how Matt's trying to kill us
I
all?
walk into the room to confirm the head appears to be relatively destroyed.
Yes, it has a big gunshot wound on one side of its head and an exit wound on the other.
Seems like it's probably dead.
Probably dead.
Maybe.
Are you fully in the room now and kind of looking around?
Yes.
Okay. On the other side of the bed,
Mhm.
on the floor,
Mhm.
as if dropped,
Mhm.
is a gun.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh. I walk over to the gun.
Okay.
I-
It's quite an old-fashioned gun.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with what a Mauser looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a World War One Mauser.
Cool.
World War One? World War Two?
World War Two.
World War Two Mauser, yes, sorry.
Do you want to give a description for it? I'll take it downstairs, I suppose.
It's a 10-shot German army pistol.
Yes.
Well done.
Kind of small, slender.
Quite low caliber. I pick it up and go, ooh, this might be handy.
Yeah, I mean, the guy's obviously quite heavily rotted, but he does appear to have a gunshot wound on one side of his
Okay.
head.
I walk out. I have a quick look around, see if there's anything else, like any obvious. I suppose ammo and stuff probably wouldn't be anyway.
No,
He
there's
didn't
none.
drop anything else.
Doesn't seem to have
Okay.
no.
Then I'll leave the room for now. We can search here later if we want to. Shut
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just take the gun downstairs.
There's like a picture frame on the pillow with a photograph in it, but that's the only thing
I don't
have.
look at the picture for it.
Okay.
I walk out. I walk downstairs, show you the gun while pointing it away from everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, just look at this.
I probably fiddle with it for about 30 seconds trying to work out how to take out the magazine and then work it out and then have a look.
Okay. Yeah, 10 shot. There's 9 bullets left in it.
Excellent. This will be handy.
Is there any more ammo?
I haven't searched upstairs. We can search the house properly, I think, now.
Okay.
He's definitely dead.
I would like to use my gun proficiency to work out where the safety is. and put that on.
Yeah, you don't need to roll for that.
Okay,
like,
that's
I
fine.
mean,
That's why I was saying I
safety's-
have gun proficiency.
The
I can do
safety's
that.
pretty obvious.
I can
so.
do that.
They're usually
This
quite
is,
well.
this is where someone writes in the comments, naturally Mausers were not made with the
Oh,
safety.
for God's sake, most guns have a safety.
Yes.
I put that on. Okay. And
Okay.
then I put that. I put it in.
So what's the deal with the guy?
He's dead.
Guy's
Shot.
dead.
We think so. The head's pretty messed up,
It seems like he
Wait.
hanged himself and then also shot himself in the head.
which is weird.
Okay. That's not usually how you do things.
Well, I still think he was a zombie hanging and someone shot him, but I don't see why the gun would be dropped. So
Yeah, the fact
Well,
that the gun
it's
is there, like no one who is so aware of the situation that they know they have to shoot these zombies in the head is
Would
going to
leave a
leave
gun.
their gun.
yeah. Anyway, I think we're safe for now. That's the thing. So we lock the doors, check everything's secure that way, and then we search the house. I think.
Yeah, for anything.
Okay.
And one thing is, do we want to barricade the doors? Because
Not the front door.
I mean, if we don't barricade the front door, and then but we barricade the back door, and then something comes in the front door, how do we leave?
We have a gun now, which could help.
That's true.
But still, I think lock the doors.
Yeah, I think we
Secure
lock
everything
them.
else.
I think we lock them and we barricade the windows to any if we can. But I
Okay.
don't think we should barricade the doors.
Okay.
They do seem to struggle getting through doors, especially if they're locked.
How's your ankle? Do you want to stay put?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
How's your knee?
It's not too bad. It's not. Just hurts. So yeah, search for keys, I guess, now. For doors.
Okay, you kind of turn the house upside down, basically.
If there's anything
You find multiple sets of keys, some which seem to fit the front door, some which seem to fit the back door.
Excellent.
You find some rudimentary medical supplies in the bathroom and in the kitchen.
Awesome.
So kind of some painkillers, some bandages, plasters, things like that.
Add to collection, which we already have quite a lot of, I think.
Do you?
From Justin's place. We didn't really use
Yeah,
them.
we did take his first aid kit.
Yeah.
Okay. To be honest, that was probably used up,
So,
like at the refugee camp, looking at your initial wounds.
Mm.
But you find kind of enough stuff for a basic kind of
Yeah, we have stuff.
equivalent, which I assume you're going to primarily use on
probably
kind of wrapping up
John's leg,
ankle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer to keep sterile stuff as sterile stuff. This doesn't pierce the skin. Find me a linen closet. I'll make myself support
Okay.
and see if you can find a walking stick or something. I don't know.
If the skin's not pierced, I agree.
I guess you could just try and find some clothes. And
Yeah.
cut
Yeah.
them up. To,
Or like bed sheets.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Something-
there's plenty of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's quite a lot of bed sheets and clothes in the front bedroom, but whether you want to go in there or not, it's not matter.
I'm assuming the power's out, by the way.
Yes.
And
completely.
try the taps, but they're all not working as well.
Yeah, they are.
They are working. Interesting. I suppose
Yeah,
they're pressurised. Yeah. Okay. At least we have water.
They may not stay that way forever, but for the moment, the water pressure is still there.
Mhm. At least we have water.
We should try and
Write
fill
in
up.
and tell me why that wouldn't be the case. But
We
yes,
should try and
for
fill
now.
up whatever we can with water.
I agree.
Before-
I still have half a water bottle.
So you're going to
full,
like
but-
fill the bath and
Yeah.
all the sinks and everything.
Yeah, that's a reasonable idea.
No, yep, seems sensible.
And any containers we have, obviously.
Leave one of the sinks empty. We'll need somewhere to put.
Okay. We have a number of
Waste.
sinks, so okay.
Mm.
Keep the downstairs sink empty then.
Okay. Yeah.
We locked all the doors then successfully? We
Yes.
said we had the keys, yes,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yep.
Cool. We find anything else while we're searching the house? Now we're having a proper search round.
Not
It seems to be
particularly.
pretty looted. Any tools or anything?
No.
Okay.
Tool,
There is
yeah,
the
tools.
shed out back.
So I was thinking,
Yeah. Okay. No, you don't find any tools in the house.
okay, fair enough. While I'm at the back door with someone, I don't know who, shall we have a look in the shed? Seems pretty safe out there, glancing out window.
Yeah. I think it does seem safe-ish around here.
Might be something useful. Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Open up back door cautiously, checking around.
Bring me back something heavy.
Will do.
It seems fine out there. So.
Okay. Approach shed, locked.
Yes,
Does the shed have any windows in?
it's got like a padlock.
Okay.
And, does it have windows? Yes, it has kind of plastic sheet windows.
Can you see anything in there?
While you're looking through them.
Yeah, just a load of kind of like gardening equipment and
I'm searching through keys while he's doing this.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You do find the padlock key eventually. And it opens up.
Okay. Open it up.
Inside there's a mower. There is a toolkit like with the drill and stuff like that.
Okay. Cool.
There's also there's quite a few bits of gardening equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hoe, a spade, stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Cool.
A fire axe? Not a fire axe, a wood axe.
That would be ridiculous.
We've had this argument.
There
A wood
is-
axe is a necessary part of gardening equipment.
It is. It is not, and there is no wood axe there.
Anything with a reasonable blade that could be held.
Not really. No.
Okay, fair enough.
Is that
Some shears, but
I disagree with how you do gardening, Matt.
I don't do any gardening. I don't have a garden.
What do we think? Anything?
is there a hammer?
There is a hammer.
Grab a hammer. Biggest hammer.
Biggest hammer.
I should note there's a number of pieces of gardening equipment with long wooden handles, such as hoes and spades.
Okay, take some of those.
Yeah, take some of them as well.
Yeah,
just a hoe and a spade and a hammer. Hey.
Yeah, we may as well take
I'm not mentioning them for weapons.
Oh hey, let me know if you find a crutch, guys.
There we go.
anything in here that we don't want to have to come back here. So we
Okay.
should take anything that could in any
we
situation.
just
be
grab a
useful.
handful of tools that seem useful.
Yeah.
Reasonably useful.
Okay. You retreat back to the house with those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally haven't thought about the crutch thing, but walk back in with a big handful of tools.
Okay.
Okay.
Some pretty good stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say he has a hoe? Who has hoes? I'm not gonna. Okay. Garden fork. Least useful offensive weapon of the arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Stabby.
Maybe a
but
hoe.
Well, you can hit people. It's still solid on the end.
It's too unwieldy to swing with. A hoe would
In
be better to
comparison
swing
to a
with.
spade.
I prefer a spade.
I think
fork.
spade's the best.
I mean,
Spade
Spade has more weight.
I'm saying that a spade and a garden fork are similarly wieldy.
No, because a spade is
there's no
solid,
side on
whereas a gardening fork
You
has
have
a
to
lot of
stab.
empty space.
You have to stab with a
So
fork.
you can't
don't have
really
to stab
batter
with a
with it.
You
spade.
can hit people with a fork. It's like
Not easily. Not as well as a spade.
Spade ranks higher.
obviously you can't hit people as well as with a spade.
I would put the fork above the hoe. Though.
I think the fork is one of the better things. It's not.
I mean,
as good
look
as
how
spade.
fragile this hoe looks like.
Welcome to ranking gardening equipment as weapons with ATCB.
Thing is,
Right.
I consider seriously having this debate.
Let's
so-
just spend a few hours drawing up a tier list.
Spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Lay them out on the floor. No. Okay. Which one am I taking the head off to use as a crutch?
I'd say take the hoe.
I agree.
We have a number of tools, so
I think the hoe would actually be quite useful. It's a good swingy weapon.
just take whatever you want.
Another fork. Take the hoe. The hoe's fine.
Well, while you're having this discussion, I'd probably walk off now. I'm thinking, what time of day is it?
It's kind of late afternoon.
Wow, okay. I start getting some food out then from our backs.
Okay.
Can I check the stove as well, very briefly, see if I hear any gas coming through?
There's no gas coming through.
I'm just checking. Doesn't surprise me again.
Okay.
So start just getting some food together.
Yeah.
Okay, you knock together a crutch. We'll say from the hoe.
Mhm.
I think the hoe is the least useful weapon.
Alright.
Or maybe from
Also,
some-
it reduces the amount of time we need to say hoe repeatedly.
Oh, that's the best part of it. Sam, pass me my hoe.
Passing my hoe crutch.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I get the cat off the microphone cable again. Okay,
Mhm.
so you have some
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a hoe crutch.
You have a hoe crutch.
I'm checking, just like checking out windows and stuff. Just keeping an eye out if anything's happening around us, but...
We should try and do what we did at Justin's, where we boarded up-ish the windows.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I think that was good.
Is there enough stuff and furniture to move around?
Yep, there is. You can. Well, you can't really. Boarding up the windows is difficult. It's got like a bay window in the living room, so
Okay.
not really.
Okay. Is it double glazed?
It is double glazed. Yes.
Okay, well that's good at least.
That is good.
It's quite reinforced.
Maybe we should, I don't know, at least close the curtains or the blinds or whatever they have.
We want to be able to see out somewhat, but yeah.
I mean, we can look out whenever we need to, but it's most important that nothing can see us inside, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or nobody can see us inside as well.
Mm-hmm. What about the back? Can we shore up anything at the back?
You can kind of push some furniture up against the back door.
It's more the windows, I think, as well, because we want to be able to get out the door, so probably nothing, I guess.
Not really. Well, there's all fitted stuff in the kitchen, and it's like up here, obviously, on surfaces. They're not like full windows, so...
Is the back double glazed?
Yes, every window in the house is double glazed.
Okay. I think we can't do too much to make it secure, but it is quite secure in and of itself.
Yeah.
As long as we have someone setting a watch, we should be...
Yeah, we're going to have someone awake at all the times.
Yeah. Okay, Perita?
Probably.
Okay, so you you just eat through the evening. Do you go? So do you take watches, or does anyone?
I'll probably sleep pretty soon unless anyone has a problem with that.
Yeah.
Oh, not one.
That's fine. We'll just take watches through the night.
Yeah, if someone's awake at all times, it doesn't matter who, just someone's awake. Like, the standard watch is 4 hours, if we can do that.
I'll watch for the first time if you both want to go to sleep.
I mean, we're guessing 4 hours anyway now, aren't we? So. Does anyone have a watch working still, out of curiosity?
I do.
Okay. So we know some of the time, for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably asleep at like 7 or something.
Okay.
I'll not be long after if you're doing the first watch.
Yep.
Okay. You watch for a few hours. Nothing really seems to happen.
Okay.
Who's up next?
Probably Sam.
I wake up grudgingly to 4 hours sleep.
Okay.
Next watch.
You take the watch. Nothing happens.
By the way, I left the cookery and the gun with you.
Okay.
Whoever's on watch.
On to John.
Yep.
You have both.
Okay. About an hour into your watch, you start to hear kind of like a scrabbling noise. You're not sure where it's coming from.
I will straight away wake up the person who's next to me.
We're all downstairs, by the way, right? I'm
Yeah.
sleeping downstairs.
Obviously.
Okay.
So,
Doesn't matter.
yeah. But I'll probably wake you both up.
What is it? What's happening?
Shh.
Is that close? That sounds quite close.
Is it upstairs? Is it the guy upstairs?
Can't be, surely.
It doesn't sound like it's coming from upstairs. You can't kind of tell in the room you're in, but it definitely doesn't sound like it's coming from
It's
upstairs.
coming from, like, through a wall or something, but not from outside, doesn't sound like, or you really can't tell.
I'm telling you, you'll have to get up and move around to tell where it's coming from, because it is not in the room you're in.
I guess we walk around cautiously.
Listen
the
to
sound.
like the front
Yeah.
door. At the front door, like.
When you go out, kind of poke your head out into the hallway, it is immediately apparent it's from the front door.
Okay.
Oh, good.
What's not?
Guessing this door's not going to hold forever, is it? He must have smelt it or something. Talking quietly behind the door.
Oh, it's the guy upstairs.
Right, it's from the front door.
Yeah, but the smell.
Well, I think
We're going to have to deal with this, aren't we?
we should probably leave from the back.
Yeah.
We should get everything and leave by the back door.
There's some banging from the back door.
So, now go to the side window from, like, the living room window and glance to the side out there without revealing too much.
There are 3 zombies outside the front door, all kind of battering themselves against it.
Get the back, I say to someone.
I go and look out the window at the back.
Out the window at the back, part of the back fence has come down, and there are 2 zombies against the back door.
Okay, there are 2 zombies at the back.
No rest. Where do we go?
There's a slight cracking noise from the front door.
Okay, I think we have to go at the back.
Okay.
Like what?
Admittedly, it's probably better than being open on the street.
Yeah.
Get the stuff together now. Start grabbing stuff together. Fill up water bottles quickly.
Yep.
Just yeah. Are we gonna shoot them?
Not unless we have to, I think. It'll just draw more attention.
So we're gonna fight them with like our stuff, our spade and our fork.
I don't know. What?
We've got a defensible position right
I mean,
now.
they're at the door, so we have to get past them somehow.
We have to kill them somehow.
Yeah.
It's worth noting the kitchen has windows that could possibly be broken. I mean, they are double glazing, but I don't know.
What's that? Wait, have we already looked at the kitchen windows?
Yeah.
Good.
But there's zombies out the
windows,
back.
and there's 2 zombies at the back door, and the fence and the gun has come down.
Will the window just open? We found the keys for the window to just open it.
Only the top bit. Like, you might be able to squeeze through, but while you were squeezing through, 2 zombies would be eating your
Yeah,
face.
there's no point trying to get this. I guess back. Maybe we should shoot them. I don't know. It's going to be loud.
It is going to be really loud.
Are they attracted by noise?
It's like there's a frosted back window. Like, you could shoot them in the head really easily through the
Yeah,
window.
I know. But
Yeah, and then draw every zombie in the air.
well, we leave. We leave quickly.
I think
But
I don't want to I don't want to get into a fight like hand to hand with just a spade against these zombies. Like, we've already seen they're insanely hard to kill,
You're right.
and it's incredibly dangerous.
Then
And
what are we doing?
we shoot them.
He's right. We shoot them.
Leave
We leave. Just leave quickly.
where?
We can't fight them, so we have to shoot them.
We just run like somewhere.
We can't move fast anyway. But we kill the 2 at the back. Can we see anything else out the back?
It's not really. It's still dark.
It's still dark, yeah.
What's the time roughly? Is it almost?
About 5 o'clock.
We don't have much time. I think we have to shoot them.
Okay. Do you want to do it?
You're the gun expert,
So he can shoot.
so you are.
Although I didn't take that as a physical.
Okay. I'll put the gun to the back window.
Okay.
I'll
Are
go-
you taking your time with this?
Oh yeah, I'm taking as much time as
Okay.
I need. I'm putting it literally against
I
the
won't
back
make you roll because you do just line up the gun
Yeah.
and fire, and one of them kind of topples backwards.
window. Okay, cool. That was loud.
The other one starts to kind of like reach through the shattered glass.
Yeah, that's cool. I back away a bit, but still
Mhm.
take my time because it's not going to get through anytime soon.
Okay.
And aim again at its head.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. You shoot.
Okay.
It goes down.
Check to make sure they're not moving briefly.
You have to open the door to do that.
We'll just
Go!
Oh, just go. Yeah. I mean, you guys are in front of me now, so put the pistol back on safety and put it back down. You've got the cookery right now.
Go!
I'd probably have like a spade or.
You should probably start moving.
We're
Go!
going now, aren't we? We're already out the
You
door.
know you're talking about going. Say I'm
Right.
going.
I'm going to open the door
Okay.
and leave.
Okay.
Fair enough.
You shove the door open. You have to kind of push the 2 bodies out of the way, and then head out into the garden. I take it you're going through the gap in the fence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of go through that into basically another garden. There is a zombie kind of down at the far end near the house that the garden's attached to. It's kind of battering at a patio door, but it doesn't basically seem to be noticing you yet. Around the other side of the house from it is like one of those kind of passageways that leads out to a main street.
Mhm. So
Could be someone in there.
we need to be quiet. How many zombies were there at the other door? Was it just one?
Just one.
Yeah, it's just one zombie without any paying attention to you battering at a patio door. Remember how slow they are.
Mm-hmm.
If it's trying to get in there, there might be someone in there.
They could just be meeting there, as you said. They might just be attracted by food.
Also, like if there is someone in there, they might not be friendly to us at all.
We save them, they might be.
I'm not wasting a bullet. If you want to hit it.
I'm not exactly the strongest. Who's got the spade?
I'm not gonna run up and hit it. Like that's so dangerous. It's unbelievably
We
dangerous.
You're standing here
we
in
should
the
keep
garden
moving.
debating.
We should move to the street.
Move.
Okay, do you just kind of like dash or hobble fast round
Follow
past?
you guys.
You don't have to go kind of near it. It'll be about 10 feet away when you move past
Sneak
it.
past it, yeah.
You just kind of go straight down the passageway and out onto the street. The way this is curved round means that you're out on the main street again.
Yeah.
That had like the school on it and
Yeah.
stuff like that. As you emerge onto the main street, you kind of look left towards there are actually quite a few zombies just scattered around on the street.
Mhm.
They're spaced out. They've got plenty of space between them. You can probably dodge around them. However, further down the road towards the university end, you can see a group of maybe, at a glance, 200 or 300 of them, all staggering down the road towards you.
Guess this is the horde then.
We just run.
We go the other way, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going as fast as you can the other way towards town
Without injuring ourselves, yes.
without injuring yourselves, dodging
Yeah.
around zombies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll have a general dexterity roll
Mhm.
just to see how well you do that.
We're assisting each other because we're injured.
Yes, you can have one assist, so it's 2 green for everyone, unless
Alright.
unless someone can argue.
Can I have another green for my crotch?
No.
Okay. Fine. fine.
Because your crutch isn't an advantage, it's just
Negating
offsetting
your
your disadvantage.
Can,
Okay.
can we have a advantage for like having something like either the spade or the thing to keep them away?
Well, I take it you two are carrying those, being as you can't really use a crutch and a long handled instrument at the same time.
I'd have asked a knife if you got
Yeah,
one
we have
of
a
them
knife,
spare.
yeah.
Okay, and that wouldn't be
No.
because this is like propping people away and
that's
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep, you can take another green for that,
You're first.
and then take 2 difficulty.
Apparently I'm leading. Yeah, I pass, and I get 2 stress.
Okay,
Which puts me into second level stress on physics.
Again.
stress.
Sorry, does that resist? If I
No, it's only
It will
once
next
it's full. Basically, you kind of wrench. Basically, you get into a bit of a tugging battle between a zombie with the fork you have in your hand, and you kind of have to wrench it back out, and it throws your shoulder out quite a bit. The shoulder you hurt battering down the, or kind of pushing the zombie out of the way in the school.
Told you the fork was a bad idea.
So Sam next. So that's 3 green, 2 red. So that's
I fail.
you fail, and you get
One
a
stress.
stress.
Which doesn't count. Because I'm already full on physical stress.
Oh, are you full up of tier 1?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
that's negated by the failing.
Let's have John's roll before we
Decide what
So I've
happens.
got 2 green.
2 green,
Do I get
2
another green
red.
for being in between them?
No.
Okay.
This isn't going to be when I run off into the night and you two just get stuck.
Yeah,
and
totally
die.
is. This is going to be the point where you leave us to die.
Because I wouldn't. No, for God's sake.
Dexterity, right? I
Yeah.
fell. 1 stress.
Okay. Basically, the stress is just basically falling over. You damage your knee a bit, and you two basically fall over together. You're kind of trying to edge round a particular zombie, and you swing your spade at it, and it just kind of grabs the spade and pulls, and wrenches the spade off you, and you both kind of just sprawl onto the ground. And it's kind of it's literally kind of leaning over you now, kind of pouring at your face.
I'm gonna.
No,
No?
we'll end the episode there, I think.
Oh!
Oh god. My face.
He's so dead.
So, join us next time for more happy zombie action.
Yeah.
Send help, please!
He's keeping us here against his will. Bye.
Bye.